Hello and welcome to Time to Talk, the podcast with Lewis and Reiss. I'm Lewis.
And I'm Reiss. Hi guys.
And welcome back to the podcast. Welcome
Yes.
to a new edition.
Been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while. And how's the break been for you?
This lockdown has hit a lot harder
Yeah.
because the end's not in sight. It's been almost a year now.
Yeah, literally. I think that's the thing. I think it seems a lot harder for everyone because, as you said, the end's not in sight and there's nothing, I don't think anyway, there's nothing that the government is saying that makes me feel like, oh yeah, it's definitely going to be over at this point.
I don't know, man. It's amazing. I just want to get steaming in a pub. I don't know.
I mean,
just want to pay over the odds for a drink. Just let me do it.
I literally can't get over the fact that you're wearing that thing on your face.
Should we tell them why?
Well, you could tell them why.
Okay, so if you look closely, guys, you see this. It's on my neck. So you can just imagine what it looks like. But however, there's a rubber ducky chain. So
And you're wearing my Christmas jumper.
jingle my bells. wait.
And tell everyone why the background.
Because my boy never got the pardon
Right.
from Trump. I'm disappointed. I know I've recently watched Joe Exotic and I can't believe Carol Baskin is not in prison either.
Yeah, but they haven't like proved that she's done anything, I don't think.
True. Oh mate, this is so itchy. Wow.
I feel like we've been out of the game for a hot minute. Like I don't even know where to begin.
Right. Well, we done a poll on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Hashtag over 100 followers now. What? But YouTube slacking though. Come on, boys and girls.
Yeah, YouTube slacking. So everyone that's followed us on Instagram, please follow us on YouTube. Please.
Yeah. So what's been happening with you since all this lockdown has happened again?
I started a new job. So that's good.
How's it going?
It's going well, I think. I'm kind of 3 weeks in. It's going quite well. I'm enjoying myself. I'm just kind of getting myself onto a lot of projects and, you know, I'm putting my hand into a lot of different things and doing a lot of things. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been working out a lot.
You been working out?
Yeah, I've been working out loads.
Gymming and that.
No, what? Gym from the house.
What have you been doing? Tell people.
Well, we started off by, we had like a 7-minute video thing.
Yeah.
And that was working well. That was working for a bit. We had also written down some exercises on like my phone, and so we followed that as well. But then we've moved on to like, it's only a minute longer. It's only an 8-minute video thing, but it's a specific like fat burning video.
Okay. Yeah.
So it focuses more on just like the lower belly and, you know, all of the abs and stuff like that. And then I've been kind of adding weights to it. So I've been doing some dumbbell stuff and just loads of different things. I've been changing my diet, so I've not been eating as much rubbish. Obviously I'm doing dry Jan as well, which helps. And yeah, I've just been doing loads of different things. I've been going for loads of walks and just trying to sort it all out, really.
Okay, that's a bit crazy, isn't it though?
Mm.
Well, that's better than mine. I've been doing some body weight workouts.
Yeah.
Bought a new car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on, tell us more.
Wow, because like, you know, my insurance is up, and I thought the best time to get a new car is when my insurance up to get a new car then. But yeah, getting a 70 plate Skoda Fabia.
70 plate.
Yeah, not broke, bitch.
Boy,
I love
man's
this.
got money.
Bro, look at my chain, bro. Diamond crusted, bro. However,
So when you getting that?
31st of January.
Oh, so that's not too far away.
I know it. £185 a month.
Okay, is that similar to what you're paying now, or?
150.
Okay.
It's more, but I got more gizmos. I got front front sensors, back sensors. I basically got the works car, but the only problem is they were like, "Oh, do you want it in black?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "That's £201."
Oh,
I was like, "Fuck that! £16 for a black car,
what colour is it now?
silver."
Okay, that's not bad.
But the only thing I forgot to do was upgrade the rims, so I got like the basic rims, man. You know, like
Yeah,
the
but you still got a nice looking car though.
you should see the rims, man. You know, like
Nice looking rims on my car. Mine are destroyed.
yours are nicer though, because you know, like a rim is like circular and sometimes got grooves in it and stuff.
Yeah.
This is just like a pure, it's like silver placard, like covers up the whole wheel with no black, so you can't see nothing. None. Oh man, it was trash.
Yeah, but if the
But yeah.
actual car's better,
Yeah,
you know, I guess it's kind of silver lining in it.
because it's silver. I like your banter there, lad. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's trash anyway. I can't believe it. And he's moved into a new house. We can see the people on the wall. Everyone, let's stalk them, guys. Yeah. So do they want to be
fame?
Do they want to be? Am I on the wall of fame?
Yes, you're on the wall of fame.
Take me down.
Take you down.
Take me down.
Take it down.
So everyone, let's judge Lewis's room.
You can't really see much of it, to be fair.
It's trash. Look how white it is.
I'm in a strategic position right now where you can't really see much of my room. It's an absolute state right now.
You know what's depressing? You know the thing in the background. Time to talk.
Yeah.
Can't see it, lad.
Ah, peak.
Trash, man. However, I'll tell you what though. I like the face cams. Obviously, bar the neck hair, guys. Honestly, look at the neck hair.
Oh, that's bad.
The chin's here, yeah. So I'm putting my skin down now. That's the beard, bro. I need a facelift or something. I can see why I'm single. But imagine what's hiding underneath this face.
That's terrifying. That is terrifying.
But let's have more questions about you, Lewis. How's your love life? What's going on in your day-to-day life? Bar work, obviously.
How's my love life? What love life, mate?
Oh.
It's just shit because, you know, so throughout the 3 lockdowns, you know, I was on like Tinder and stuff, talking to different people, and what annoys me the most is you start talking to someone and then they're like, oh yeah, you know, you seem really nice, you know, let's talk, let's keep talking, let's get to know each other, whatever. And then you invest your time into talking to that person and then nothing happens and they just stop talking to you. And it's kind of just like, so why have I wasted my time? You know?
Yeah, because it seems like most people now are not really looking for anything. They're just looking for more, like, the communication side because they're just lonely and basically bored and sad.
And I don't mind that. Like if we go into it and you say to me from the very start, okay, listen, I'm only talking to you because I feel lonely. I just want to talk to someone. That's cool. Like if that's the way it's going to be, that's the way it's going to be. But don't go in there with the whole thought of, okay, we're going to talk to get to this goal and then stop talking because then it doesn't get to that goal and it's wasted everyone's time.
Yeah.
You hear that?
What was that?
There is a car that is revving its engine outside.
Mate, it's probably stuck. It was about to hit your car. Oh, look at that, guys. We've got beats. We've got beats. Look at, I got nothing. I got a Strat. Fire tunes on the airwaves, though.
Well, no, I'm using my new microphone that my best mate bought for me.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe. That's the tiger.
Yeah, but look, I mean, picking its nose. Sorry, guys. Childish, man. Fucking strap on, isn't it?
But yeah, it's annoying because.
So all the paint's come off, lad. What? I thought it was more forward.
It's clearly the mask.
Yeah, no, but I thought it was more forward.
You're not that white, mate.
That's great. Racist, man.
I'm also slightly colourblind, so forgive me. And what?
It's just any excuse to be racist, you man. Swear to God. But I tell you what, though, I feel bad for the lads and women during this lockdown. But in the last 3 days, because you know I have a friend in the police and all that stuff. But for the last 3 days, 3 suicides.
Jesus Christ.
And and then obviously you see it in the news, like an old woman in Nuneaton, I think, or something like that, killed herself, 86. And shit like this. It's like, what the?
It's just awful.
But this is. I'm not being mean or rude or anything like that. But when I was growing up, because you see in the news like 13-year-olds and 10-year-olds killing themselves and stuff.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I never knew about suicide. I'm not saying it's probably because the kids nowadays see it in the news that someone's killed himself or the media or social media, but when I was growing up, I never knew about it until like later on in life.
Right.
So do you think, you can give me your opinion after, that due to social media, kids are learning what suicide is? And that's not the reason why they're doing it, but that's why they're resorting to it?
I definitely think social media plays a big part in suicide. But
Yeah.
I guess, as you say, like, when we were kids, I personally didn't know anything about suicide. So I don't know, but maybe it is a kind of chain reaction where someone sees something, someone sees, okay, this person has done this thing, it's awful, it's kind of like that means to an end. And so maybe other people that are on social media right now see that, oh, that's a means to an end, that's a means to like stop the bullying or the abuse or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll resort to that because it's easier than me just trying to fight it.
Of course.
Maybe that is one reason. And again, I mean, suicide is, it's awful, and I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. But I guess you're right in terms of, if you don't see it as much, it's not in your head, so you don't think about doing it.
Yeah, that'd be better, more poetic than me. But yeah, that's what I feel. Because I've been seeing, you're seeing things, and like everyone's like endorsing people, like, oh, I'm here for you and stuff. But it's just like, what's the point? I don't like. Life is all about the journey, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, life is literally about the journey. So why do people, when they have struggles, just want to stop that? Like, just quit and give up? I
don't know. I guess
it makes you human. Like, having been sad, being down, being depressed, it makes you. It's a benefit of being a human.
But I think some people don't see it as that. I think some people see it as, okay, I'm sad, and instead of thinking, okay, this is what makes me human, I think some people think, right, the only way that I'm going to stop being sad is by doing this. Other people might go down the route of like, okay, I'm going to talk to my friends, I'm going to, go to counselling, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But I think there are some people out there that feel like they can't speak to people, they feel like they can't go down these other avenues, and they feel that the only way that it can stop is by just everything stopping, which is, I mean, it's terrible.
But it's like a 50-50 chance, isn't it? Because like in one respect, it does stop it. It does solve the problem, but then it also prevents the solution of the problem not being there anymore.
But then it also causes, I hate to say other problems, but then it also causes other things, because just because this person's life stopped, everyone else's life carries on, and so then it's kind of then the other people that have to deal with that and live through that. And so I guess then it becomes harder for other people, it becomes a problem for other people, because they're not able to deal with things in the same way because they've lost this person that means a lot to them. So it is just a big chain reaction. It's just horrible.
Have you ever experienced anyone suiciding? Suiciding. It's weird. I don't know how else to say. Is it suiciding?
Like, I guess committing suicide, I guess, would be the phrase. I haven't personally. I know people that have tried to do things to harm themselves or cause something like that to happen. But I mean, thank God, and heaven forbid this ever happens, but thank God, like, no one that I know personally has committed suicide.
Have you ever dealt with like any like depression, suicidal thoughts, etc.?
Myself, yeah. Again, growing up like in school and stuff, I mean, times are hard in school. People are ruthless, and I'm not saying it's easy for anyone, because it's not. But
being a secretly gay black man,
I kind of felt like I was a target for a lot of people. And I was talking the other day to Chloe actually about like social media and stuff. I feel like I was addicted to social media at one point where it became like it became a thing that I had to have it. So things like
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that, Snapchat, and then the sub things. So like, do you remember Ask FM?
Oh yeah,
I had
yeah.
an Ask FM account as well, and obviously that that entices
That's
people to do anonymous questions or anonymous comments and
it's
stuff.
not
And I
that.
would always be like to people, oh, post on my Ask FM, blah blah blah. So essentially, I was kind of asking for it
You
because
were,
I already knew that people didn't like me. And
but
so I was putting out to these people, oh, come onto this page and come and anonymously say things to me.
yeah.
So essentially, I was kind of like allowing people to do these things. And it was hard, man.
What would you say is the worst thing someone said to you on Ask FM?
Oh, God. I mean, they've said some pretty ruthless things, just the normal things like, oh, kill yourself, this, that, the other, you're a fag, this and that. And, all these horrible things that right now, like looking back at the
Meh.
minute, I can look back and just be like, oh, it's nothing. But in the moment, when it's constant, when it's every day, when it's every hour, and
Yeah.
it just seems like it's all the time, it becomes a lot more hard, like it becomes harder to deal with because it's like, does anyone
Consistent.
actually like me? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
consistently bad. And so you kind of sit there, you don't know who's saying these things. It might just be one person, it might be 25 people. You just don't know because it's all anonymous. So I was sat there like, oh, you know, all these people that I go to school with, I sat there smiling in my face every day. We're at school together, in class together. Does anyone actually really like me, or, you know?
I think to be fair to like companies, I think all types of things like Ask FM are now shut down because they realise
Yeah.
that it's just an abuse place, man. There's
And that's
so
the
many
thing.
young people killing themselves. Like, hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
when it gets to a point of, okay, yeah, a little bit of playground banter or like a bit of bullying, I guess it can kind of be dealt with. But once it crosses that line of, okay, this bullying is so relentless that this person's taking their own life, and then when the stats get higher and higher and more young people are taking their lives because of platforms like this, there's no other option but to shut them down.
it's like I think I've been bullied once in my life. It was in
Yeah.
primary school, and it was by a girl who was in an older year than me.
Right.
So looking back on it, it's so minuscule. But at the time, you feel like because they're older than you, like they're just, I think I was like in year 2, and she was in like year 4.
Yeah.
And like she used to like pull my tie, but I used to have one of them elastic ones that if you pull it snapped. And I'd do it, I'd break it, and then I'd fix it, and she'd keep breaking it, and obviously like flicking because back then I used to have big ears, like
Oh, right.
probably like talking about like that kind of thing, like sticking out like this.
Yeah.
This mask, hold on. If you squeeze the mask in like that, like fucking. So she used to stick down, and I was very self-conscious back in the day. Somehow I grew into my ears, but different story. But I remember I went to the teacher called Miss Bayliss,
Yeah.
and I was saying to her like, Miss, there's this girl, she's bullying me, and like she didn't believe me at first.
See, that's the other thing.
She didn't believe that a boy was being bullied by a girl, and I was like,
I think the thing for me, obviously at our school, one of the big messages was like, cyberbullying is bullying. So it doesn't matter if it's online, if it's in school, whatever. Anything that is like that is bullying.
yeah.
And I remember I went to a teacher one time, and I was like, sir, I'm being bullied. I've got the proof here. This is what everyone's saying to me. And his response was literally just, well, it's online, so it's not a school issue. And I was like, how can you preach and advocate for cyberbullying as bullying, and then when I show you, I've literally got the proof right here. I'm getting death threats every single day. When I show this to you, you're doing nothing about it.
Sure, I have to say one thing though. Do you remember when we first, like, us as like a generation and lads like and girls going on to like social media? Right, I used to be one of them people like, if you're getting bullied online, just turn off your computer.
Yeah.
But the thing
But
is,
I used to think that was the way it worked.
But mate, you realise that if you might get bullied at school, then Like, that's the problem nowadays. Well, not at the moment with COVID, but you used to get bullied at school, and then it wouldn't stop when you come home.
Yeah. And that was the thing, I would think, okay, I'm in school, I'm getting bullied. As soon as I go home, it's fine because I can go on social media and it will all be gone. But then it was like, oh, actually, no, because the bullying from school
Yeah,
just bled straight into social media and vice versa. You'd think, oh, I'm getting bullied, I'll just turn my laptop off. No, because then you're going to school the next day
it's
and
back
it's
that
still
again.
happening. Just
See,
never ended. Or at least it never felt like it was ever going to end. I think for me, the the bullying stopped in like I want to say like year 10, year 11, but that's only because I kind of started standing up for myself more. I didn't walk through the school scared. I kind of walked through school with a kind of like nothing you say affects me. And then it's the truth. Like once you pretend enough that things don't affect you, things really will just start to not affect you.
but Lewis, you're literally a brown belt in kickboxing. Like, you probably could have kicked the shit out of everyone in our year, like, genuinely. Like,
I never wanted to go around and say that to people like in school, oh yeah, this, that, and the other kickboxing, because then someone would have stepped to me. And if I then couldn't follow up with what I was saying, I'd look stupid.
brother, like, bro, I've seen it in the gym, bro. Like, even though you're like 2 years retired, you could still whoop some ass. You know what I'm
I
saying?
probably could still, I could still open that kind of whoop ass, at any stage. But and I think in school it was different because especially in year 7, 8, and 9, I
Yeah.
was kind of like, I don't want to be violent. I just want to be nice. I want to be happy. I want to be everyone's friend. But then I think I realized not everyone's your friend. Not everyone's going to like you. And that's okay. You
Yeah.
don't have to fight the whole world just because a few people don't like you.
See, that should be the parting note for this podcast. Like, yes, times may seem tough, and you might seem down. You might seem like there's no possible way it's gonna get better. But if you keep carrying on and get a good core friendship group, like, let's be
Yeah.
honest, now we're older, you have a solid like 3 or 4 mates, really, innit?
Yeah.
That's about it. In school, you like have like 40 to 50, 20, all that. And as they go to uni, as they go to apprenticeships, as everyone does
Mhm.
their own thing, you realise that you got 3 or 4 good friends, and the rest of them are just. People say, "Oh, we're best friends," even though we meet up, and it's like, no, but you're not best friends, man.
And the thing is about school, you're friends by convenience. You're friends because you're in the same class as these people. You see them 5 days out of the 7 a week.
Yeah,
And then you build up that friendship because it's like, oh, I see you every day. We talk every day. We kind of like similar things. We must be friends. But then, as you say, it's not until after you leave school that then it's like, oh, we only we only were friends because we like the same thing in the same class. I think once you leave school, you realize who your actual friends are. And as you say, I've got a few solid friends now. And if I saw people from our school, I'd still speak to them or I'd still, be nice to them or whatever because we spoke in school. But I wouldn't necessarily say like, oh, that person's my friend. Oh, that person's my mate because I don't
yeah.
know you.
Everyone's changed, man. Like, I see some people from our school, like, back when you could see people in pubs, and I'm thinking like, oh, you're all right. Trying to chat to me. I'm like, first of all, I didn't like you really in school, and I don't like you now.
Yeah, because
But
you see things on like Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, and you just think like what? I don't know you, like, and we wouldn't jealous people, because
yeah,
I've been in that same situation. I've seen people from school that I was close with in school,
yeah.
out and about, and then we're having a conversation. I just think we don't have anything in common. I don't know you.
I swear to God, yeah. You might agree, disagree with me, but you can tell from, like, when you start chatting to someone, if there's a connection. And it's
Yeah.
just like it's mad. Like, you can see, because you can tell if people are being reserved, they're hiding something. But oh,
Mm.
I don't know. But
Because
I,
like I feel when we became friends, because yeah, we were in the same class for like pretty much everything. But I
yeah,
think when we became friends, although we're very different people. We
yes,
like different things. We have very different hobbies, interests, all that. But I think at our core, we realize that we are pretty similar in terms of our humor, the things that I don't know, the things that we kind of bonded over as friends. We
yeah.
realized actually we're quite similar in a lot of ways.
Yeah, of course. See, that's the thing. I think the problem is, because I used to be on the opposite side to fucking. Well, I didn't used to bully her, but I used to be with the people that used to bully her.
Yeah.
And the difference is they never really got to know you, so that's why.
Yeah.
But as time's gone on and everyone's just got used to it, like, but
And that's the thing, you know, I think people spend too much time looking at someone and not giving them a chance and going, I don't think I'm going to like you because I'm not going to get to know you. And then once they get to know that person, then it's fine. What are you doing?
I'll play with my mask. But yes, on this parting note for the whole podcast is we'll put like all the links down in the description about the calm, time. Well, not time to talk. But we should time to talk. We should holla. Yeah, we're here.
Sponsorship. Well, hey.
Now the DMs are always open if you ever want to talk. So
Yeah.
you have our personal details if you want to as well. If you want my number, just DM Lewis, and if you want his number, DM me.
But yeah, like on a real, if anyone needs to talk about anything, if anyone just wants someone to just chat to, if they need any help, we're going to put all the links below. And we're also, as Reiss said, we're open to talk all the time. I like to talk. He likes to talk. We'll try and make you laugh. And, you know, everyone stay safe.
The podcast is called Time to Talk, and
yeah,
we just basically chat waffle for about 45 minutes every time. But yeah, this is our first podcast, so our first kind of facial because I ain't gonna show my face with this.
It's my first face podcast.
Yeah, so what would you rate Lewis out of 10, everyone?
Oh, don't do this. It's not going hot or not videos.
You know what? That's our fucking video. That's our next video.
What, a hot or not video?
Yeah, so I'll sort it. Don't worry about it. The next video is a hot or not video with celebrities. Make sure you watch. So, peace out, guys.
See you later, everyone.
Bye, baby.
Bye.